Welcome to Microsoft 365 training. In this session, we'll discuss about site pages, how to create a site pages, and also we'll see what is the difference between the modern pages versus classic pages. And we can able to add a web parts inside a site pages, and we have different type of web parts in the SharePoint modern UI. We'll also discuss what are the types of web parts are available, and we'll cover few of the web parts in this video, and few of the other web parts will cover in the another video. So for that, I'm going back to this communication site which I created earlier. In this one, if you want to create a page, and we already discussed, if you want to create a list or if you want to create a document library, you can able to create from here. The same way, we also have another option named it as page. When we click this page option, and it will show the templates like this, and we have few templates like blank, visible, or a basic text. On the same manner, you can able to create a page and you can save that page as a template. Again, you can able to utilize the same type of page as well. So for that, what I'm doing is I'm just trying to take a blank template from here and then click create page. When we hit this create page, it will not ask you anything initially, but it will create with some of the GUID in the back end. And if you give any name, and that will update the page name again. So here I'm just creating a page, so that's why I'll create a more name. I'll give a name as modern page, or you can give any name. Later point of time, if you want to update it, you can able to update this one. So I have given this modern page, and in the top you can able to see something which is created like this, and it's showing .aspx. So when you come out of it and the name is updated here, on the same way the name also updated in the URL. In the URL you can able to see this is modern-page.aspx. but whenever you are creating a page, if you remove the space, or if you're not giving any space, then the in the top the page name would be like that. Now I have removed this one and it's not updated yet. You can able to see here, and this is showing like this modern-page.aspx. And this is a modern page and created by support account, and I'm using the support account, so that's why it is showing support, and the designation also it is showing up here. And what I'll do is first, and I want to update this header web part, like so which is, there is no image here, and we just have this edit web part option, we have change image option, and set focal point, and we have reset to default option. We'll discuss all this one. First I'll hit this edit web part button. When I click this edit web part button, I can able to see some of the settings which is available here. One is image and title. So if I click image and title, it looks like this. If I go with the plain one, and it will be plain, and if I go with the color block, then I'll have some color, and I can able to insert a background image. And if I use overlap, and it will come in this overlap fashion. The alignment, which is the left alignment, and if you want to make that central alignment, you can able to do it from here. And the next one is text above the title. If you want to add something like and I am trying to add something called Rishan Solutions, so then this would be applied here. Or if you don't like this, you can able to remove, or if you want to add something like this, you can able to add, which is Rishan Solutions, and it is missing here. I'll update them. So this having 40 characters limit, and we will have another 24 characters left. Show text block above the title. So if you want to show this one, you can, or if you don't like it, you can click no. Once you click no, and this will disappear from here, and if you click yes, and it will appear here. Next one is show publisher date, and which is not available here, but if you make this one, and it will available here, like the draft is 7/5/2022, but once you publish, you can able to see the publish date. Now we can able to see the draft number itself. The alternative text, if you want to add something, you can able to add, and this will appear if your image taking more time, so then that time this alternative text will appear there. So here we have couple of options, but we don't get change the image option, that I'll show you. So these are the options we have for this image web part. And the next option is change image. Currently we don't have any image here. If you want to change the image, or if you want to add the image, you can able to add from this window. And this window is most important. Every time when you try to add any image into your web part page or whatever, you want to add some link, and you'll get this type of window again and again. Recently I have not used any images, so that's why no recent files which is coming like this. And next option is stock images. And if I click this stock images, couple of images which is available and which is provided by the Microsoft, you'll get this one. And if you want to use any of these images, you can directly utilize. For example, if I want to use this one, if I select this one, just click insert, and then it will insert here. And once it is inserted here, and if you want to change that one, you can able to change it. Like you can take it from the stock images, you can search in the web. For example, if I try to search something called SharePoint, and I'll get some SharePoint related images, you can able to see. And this one is OneDrive. If you have any images which is already uploaded into your OneDrive, you can able to utilize that as well. I have couple of folders, but I don't have any images, so I don't want to open these folders. And if you go to the site, and if you have any images inside this site, maybe you already uploaded some images into site assets, you can get that from the site assets. Or maybe in any of your document library you already uploaded any images, then you can able to utilize from the site as well. The next one is upload option. If you click this one, it automatically opens a window to upload an image from your local system. The next one is from link. If you know any of the image URL which is already there in any of the site, and you can pass that URL here, that also add to your add to your image web part, and then that will display there. And the most of the images, if you you'll get this from this stock images. You can search for that, like if you have anything, you'll get, like if I try share and I'm getting something, but if I try with the SharePoint, I don't think so we don't have. And do we have anything related to Power Apps? We don't have. But if it is anything related to the business, if I type business and then business related images will appear. So few of the categories were there in the stock images. You'll get those you'll get those kind of images here. If you go with the art and art related images, you'll get, if you want to select this and change the existing one, you can able to change that. And the next option is set image focal point. If you take this one, for example, and you want to set the focal point of the image, you can able to set the focal point like this. You can move this one. So that is about the focal point. And if you want to reset back to the default one, you can able to do this. Now if you want to modify this one, now you can able to see a kind of difference. Now when you select this and when you select this, you can able to see the difference. And this is the overlap we are using. Or if you want to go like this, you can. Or if you want to go like this, you can select whatever the layout you like, and you can able to choose that. And this is the header image part. And after that one, there is a existing text part which is available here, and you can able to write some text here. For example, I want to write something called like welcome to the SharePoint modern pages. I have written something here in this text web part. And if you want to modify something like this, if you want to apply a bold to this, you can able to apply. So there is some italic, there is an underline option also available. And if you want to change your font color, you can able to change the font color as well. And I want to make this as green, I can able to make this as green. And also once you select this one, if you want to change this one from normal text to heading 1 and normal text to heading 2, whatever the way you like, you can able to change that one. And I'll apply this color as well to this header one. So this way you can able to work with the text web part. Now we'll come back and we'll discuss about moving the web part and duplicating and deleting the web parts. But here in this text web part, you will have some alignment option also. If you want to make that as in a center, you can make. And if you want to make that as a right alignment, you can. And you want to justify that, you can. And you want to add some bulleted list also you can add, and if you want to add the number list you can able to add. And if you want to increase the indent you can able to increase. If you want to decrease the indent you can able to do that. And also here we have an insert table option, and this option you will not see in other web parts, and you can only able to see this one in this text web part only. You want to add a table to your SharePoint page, you can able to add a table as well. And after that you want to insert something on this web part, or you want to insert in this one, and once you select, and you'll get this insert image option also from here. Again it will show the same type of window which we seen just before. I want to select this building. I can able to select this building, so which will appear here. And we'll discuss about this image. Even when you try to when you add this image to any one of these text web parts, you can able to do some kind of adjustment in the image. For example, I want to minimize this one. I can able to minimize this. I'll try to minimize this one. I'll come out, and then I want to minimize more. Yes, I can able to minimize it. And if you want to add a caption, you can able to add a caption to this image. Again here, if you try to add another image, and it will allow us to add the image as well. I'll take this one, or I'll take some of the images. I'll take this, and once you click this one, you can able to minimize this image. Yeah. So later if you want to add some text here, you can able to add the text. And then here also if you want to add anything, you can able to add. So once you are inside this table, and you'll get this option, the table styles also you'll get. The table styles is like this. For example, if you want to go with this plain, or some header you want to apply to the table, you can able to apply that header to the table as well. I'll select this one. Now in the first first row will be that type of header, and the second and third rows were different. And if you want to go like this, you can able to go like this. And if you want to insert or delete, you can able to do. And if you want to insert something in the above, you can able to do that. Or if you want to insert something in the below, you can able to do this. If you want to add the column in the left side or right side, you can able to add. And so we have this delete row option is also available. If I'm here, I want to delete the row, I can able to delete the row as well. Now the row is deleted. I'll click this one, and again one more row is deleted. And if you want to delete the column, you can able to click this one, and this option showing that delete column. So once you click that delete column, and it will delete the column as well. And after that we have the delete table also. But if we delete the table, and the things which we added, everything will be go away. And the table alignment also available, and which is a left aligned, and if you want to make that a center aligned, or if you want to make that right aligned, you can able to do that. And so this is a central aligned, and this would be the right alignment. So this is related to the table information. And here we have an insert image option also in this text web part. And after that one, if you want to do some strike through, you can able to do the strike through also. I selected this, and if I do like strike through, and the strike through is applied to the text which is available in this column. And also we have hyperlink concept also. If you want to add any hyperlink, you can able to add the hyperlink here. So for that, I'm just giving an address as http://rishansolution.com, and then I'll change this text to display to simple Rishan Solutions. And whenever user hits this Rishan Solutions, it will redirect to the Rishan Solutions site. And so if you want to implement any such keywords for this link, and you can able to implement, and most recent pages on this site you can able to see. And if you want to open that link in the new tab, you have to select this one, or otherwise it will open on the same page. I'm trying to save this one. Now this is saved. And if you hit this Rishan Solutions, and then it will open that link in another page. We'll try this one once we save as a draft, or when we try to publish this one. And also we have some other options like you have superscript option, and we have more more options. Under that we have subscript option, and we have this clear all formatting option also available. And if we hit this more options, and you'll see a window will be appear in the will be the right side of the page. And here you can able to see all the options like bold, italic, underline, strike through, superscript we have, subscript we have. And if you want to clear the formatting, you can able to clear the formatting as well from here. And the font style we have tried, and font size is this, font color. And then if you want any highlighted color, also highlight color also available. The paragraph related things also available. The hyperlink we have tried with this. And then table which is already there and we inserted here. And table related styles also available here. And I'll close this one. When we try to save this one, and you can able to see this page looks like this, and you'll have this image, and you also have a name of the page, as well as you can able to see some text in the top of this page name. And this is created by support, and the designation coming, and which is not published yet. So that's why you can able to see draft saved on this 5th July 2022. And here we have used welcome to SharePoint modern pages option. And you can able to see the table contains two different type of images and one link. When you click this one, and which is not finding, but we have did something. Now we missed out something here, which is rishansolutions.com, but we just tried rishansolution.com, so that's why it's not coming. If you want to edit, or if you want to modify the things which you already designed, you can go back here. When you click this one, and you can able to see this hyperlink, so which is showing rishansolution.com, and I'll add this yes as well. So once we save, and once you save this as a draft, and then this option is available. When you click, now it is trying to open the site here. So we have used this hyperlink, we have used this images as well, and we just strike through some text we have passed in the column. So this way you can able to add the web parts into your SharePoint modern page. I'll click this one, edit, and if you want to add any web part to this one, these two already have when you created a page. And if you want to add any web part to this page, and you'll see a plus symbol here. When you click this plus symbol, and you can able to see the different type of web parts available in the SharePoint modern UI. Now here we have frequently used one is available, and few of the text, media, and content related web parts were there. And we have another group called documents, list, and libraries, and this group contains documents and list related web parts. Now we have the feeds like the social networks also available, like conversations from Yammer. You can see the feed for an Aviva connection. You can see the Yammer highlights, and also you can able to see this Twitter option also. Twitter web part also available here, and news, people, and events related web parts available, and data analysis related web parts like Power BI, Quick Chart, Site Activity, Microsoft Forms related web parts is available. And also the next one is regional information related web parts also available, like Bing Maps, weather, world clock. And we have this advanced one, like if you want to add code snippet, or you want to add some embedded code, or you want to empty web part from the SharePoint. And we have Kindle Instant Preview, we have Markdown, Power Apps, and My Feed. So these type of web parts are available. Now we'll try to check few of these web parts one after another. So before checking this web parts, and this type of web parts we call it as a modern web parts. And also this page is called as a modern page, or this is in the modern UI. So modern page is responsive by default. So that will check, like I'll publish this one. And once we publish this one, and then when you press plus, now this site is in responsive mode. Now you can able to see the proper styling here. And the font is big now, and you can see the like and how many number of views were there, and save for later is available, and the edit option is also available here. Now when I try to minimize this one, I can able to see more options. If I try to minimize, I can able to see more options based on the based on the device, it automatically changes the control to render in this page. So it is responsive by default, which means if you open this one in the mobile device, or if you open this one in any tablet or any desktop, it opens in a proper manner. You don't need to write any kind of code to make this as a responsive, because modern pages are responsive by default. And one more thing we need to discuss on this, like for example, if you want to insert any of the client side code into this modern pages, it will not allow you to add any type of scripting, because modern UI will not support any client side injection on the page. Of course, it supports with external web parts like SPFX web part, but by default we don't have any option to inject the client side code. But in the classic pages there is an option with the two different type of web parts. If you use script editor web part, or if you use any content editor web part, you can able to inject a client side code into a SharePoint page. But here in SharePoint Online we don't have any option using the modern UI. Even when you are working with the classic sites in the SharePoint Online, that point of time you'll get some option to inject some client-side scripting using that content editor and script editor web parts, and those web parts are not available in SharePoint Online, so you cannot able to inject. And classic pages are not responsive by default, so you need to write some more code to make the classic pages as responsive. But by default you don't have any option to make the classic pages in a responsive mode. And now this is already published, so you can able to see the publisher date, and here also you can able to see the publisher date 7/5/2022. And if I click this if I click this edit option, now it is in a edit mode. Now you can able to see the draft saved 7/5/2022. Now if you want to add any external web part, we just before we have seen that you'll get an option to insert a web part with a plus symbol. Like here we are getting this plus symbol. If I click like this, I can able to add a web part. So we'll try with the image web part. That's what we are working just before. Also I selected that image web part. When I click this stock images, now from here I can able to add a image, and that will add to the page. Now this is added here, so we will see few of the options. If you want to resize this one, you have to click this one. So once you click this resize option, you will get the buttons in the four corners. Now you can able to select from here, you can able to select from here, you can able to minimize this one, minimize this image. And what I'm doing is I'm trying to increase it. Like this, you can able to decrease or increase the image size using resize. The next option is crop with a free ratio. When we click this one, and the image will have different type of buttons to crop. Now we will have total 3 plus 3 6 plus 2 8 places we have these buttons to crop. And this point of time the image is not going to small, but it will give you an option to crop the image. So I can select like this, I can select like this, I can select like this. Now this portion of the image I want to crop, I can able to crop using the crop option. Now we are done with this one. So once you completed it, what I'll do is now, so now you'll get this save option. And once you save the, I have cropped like this, and if I click the save button, then the image will saved in this portion itself. Okay, it is taking time to save. Okay, now which is cropped until this. Now if you want to crop more, you can. I'll click this one, so which is not responding. What we'll do is we'll try to delete this one. Okay, now it is coming properly. So we'll try to crop once again. I want to crop until this, and then we'll try to save this one. Okay, now it is saved properly and we have cropped until this. And if you want to crop more, you can able to crop that as well. I'll try to resize this one. Okay, done. Now here we have an aspect ratio also, and if you want to make this as 16 by 9 or maybe 3 by 2 or maybe 4 by 3 ratio, you can able to do that one. So once I hit that 3 by 4th, so sorry, 4 by 3, and you can able to see like this. And we have few of the other options also in this image web part we'll discuss. And this page is not responding properly, and it is taking time to showing these options, but this point of time it is not showing clearly. Anyhow, this is an image web part, and we'll see how we can work this image web part in the next video, and we'll try to cover few of the other options also. If you have a web part and if you want to use this duplicate, or if you want to use this move and delete option, we'll discuss in the next session. So okay, I clicked this one, and now this aspect ratio is completed, and there is an alignment option also available. If you want to make this aligned left side, you can. If you want to make this in center, you can. Or if you want to make this right alignment, you can. And here we have a reset option. If you hit this reset option, the previous image will appear back, like before you cropped and before you resized, how it is, and it will back. And if you want to save the things which you did, and you can able to save from here. But once you save this one, only the image related will be saved, page will not save. And if you want to save this back as in a draft, you can able to do that. And now you can able to see this image, you can able to see this text web part, and header web part also you can see, which contains a image, which contains something called the name of the page and the text about the name of the page, and you can able to see the person who created and when it is last published or last drafted. So this information you can able to see. So once you create any of the pages like this from here, and that will store under site pages. I'll go to the site contents to see that. And when I hit this site pages, I can able to see the page which I created, like modern-page, and which is created a minute back, sorry, which is modified a minute back, and which is created 26 minutes ago. So this way you can able to create a pages, and you can able to modify, or you can able to insert the web parts inside that. And we have plenty of the web parts to add into this. We have discussed already what are the different type of categories are available for the pages. And also we see in few of the web parts, like image web part, and we see in a text web part. In the next video we'll discuss about like a hero web parts. There is couple of other web parts are available, and we'll try to cover that in the next video.